A family in one of our hometowns is gearing up for a blood drive tomorrow. It's to help their daughter who has leukemia. WDBJ 7's Annabelle Kinney is in the studio. So Annabelle, it turns out there is good news in all of this story.
Kate, 14-year-old Katie Lester has been battling this for months, but just 2 days ago, she learned she's cancer-free. Now she and her family want to use a blood drive to also help others. Back in February, a trip to the pediatrician turned into an appointment Katie Lester and her mom, Michelle, would never forget.
I've been feeling like I had a really bad cold, and then I had bruises all over my legs and blood blisters in my mouth.
After being sent to Roanoke and spending 35 days in the hospital, Katie found out she had leukemia, a very high-risk type of cancer. While undergoing different treatments and many visits to the hospital, Katie says the hardest part is not being able to spend time with friends and family. And due to the ongoing shortage of blood in the area, Katie's battle was even more difficult.
There were days when we waited in the hospital room for, the blood supplies that she needed. And I know as a parent, it's hard when they come in and say, well, we have to wait, knowing that she needs those things.
2 weeks ago, Katie had a bone marrow biopsy, which would tell what the next steps would be if she had to go back in the hospital or continue treatment. On Wednesday, they got the news she was cancer-free.
To hear that, she gets to, finally get to be a kid again, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And
since the Lesters know firsthand how life-changing cancer is, they want to give back to the community with a blood drive and help others who are in similar situations.
Another family that's in the hospital right now and their child is struggling, the last thing they should have to worry about is waiting for blood or waiting for platelets or things that their child needs that are life-sustaining to them.
Katie is excited to go back to school, and she still has 2 more rounds of chemo and other medical treatments coming up. For each person that gives blood, the Blood Connection will donate $25 to the Lester family's church, which will help them with ongoing medical costs and other expenses. The blood drive will be at First United Methodist Church in Pembroke tomorrow, and that starts at 10 a.m. And Kate, this morning, whenever they told me that on Wednesday they found out that she was cancer-free, that made my day. It was just amazing to hear.
Absolutely. And the fact that Katie gets to go start the new school year with all of her friends feeling healthy and happy and ready to go, very powerful stuff. So exciting.
Yes. And, the fact that any family, or especially then, they go through so much, medically, then get this great news and still want to give back to others at the, blood drive tomorrow. It's just all around a great story, especially for Friday.
Yeah, really powerful. Thank you, Annabelle.